What's up, guys? The Tristanna here with a post-commentary video for you guys. Just keeping in mind that this is kind of the fourth time I've had to record this due to post-editing things. Sound was messing up. I had, overlapping sound a lot, so I had to just redo the whole thing. Just keep in mind also that this is early in the morning when I did this particular recording, so I probably sound really tired. So, this is a normal game with a Lux duo partner, and we kind of went really well for us in the bot lane. So I hope you guys enjoy. What's up, guys? How you doing? Just looking at doing this post commentary on this game I had a little while ago. Right now we're just kind of looking. We see Blitzcrank coming up here. I feel like he's gonna go for a grab right there, but I kind of don't want to get grabbed here for obvious reasons. I don't know who's over here. I'm just kind of trying to play safe. What I know is I want to get over here so I can kind of contest this. So I know he's going to pull me out of here, and I managed to dodge it. So I move up after I know it's on cooldown, and I get in position over here. We've now seen Gnar over here, so we know there's at least two of them over here, probably three. So here they are. Lux gets a ward down, a pretty aggressive ward. And that actually gets us a lot of vision on them. I know Blitzcrank's going to go for a pull here, so I'm prepared to grab my rocket jump here so that I can block his pull and jump back over, but we managed to zone him out with abilities, so we don't even have to worry about that. So I just kind of leash from here, and then I'll make my way down to lane from there. So we get that leash on, and we're going. We head down to lane. We know Blitzcrank's over here, so we don't really have to worry about getting pulled out of this bush. We see him appear right here. I feel like, again, I'm going to get pulled, so I'm trying to dodge. So now we just get into the farming that is bot lane. Here you can see the team comps. So yeah, I'm going to speed this up a little bit so that we can get through this lane phase. Lux gets pulled here. Has to flash out. I just get a little bit of harass. Now, there's not much I can do early. Should have been behind minions, but it happens sometimes. So we see there's a ward in there, so we know they can see Lux. So I'm just kind of trying to keep it pushed slightly so I can get a level 2 advantage, which I have here now. So they have to play a little bit safe. But he's gonna get his really soon. Like on this next minion, he should have it. So yeah, no, okay. Lux gets pulled again, not staying behind minions. I heal her, and I'm able to do enough damage between Lux's damage and my damage to actually push Lucian off, and then I get out of position, which draws Blitzcrank. So I'm able to just be aggressive and pull them both off of Lux. So another pull survived by Blitzcrank, which is... So I'm going to speed this up here. Not much is happening. Just kind of getting our farm on. We still haven't seen the jungler, and it's about time for that jungler to have ganked like a minute ago. I really shouldn't be winning this lane. Lucian should be much more aggressive on me. I go open ward. We got a tri-bush ward as well. Still kind of worried that the jungler has not shown up anywhere. I'm just trying to keep minions between myself and this Blitzcrank, because the last thing I want is to get pulled, even though I have more of an escape than Lux does. I dodged another pull. Lux is going to start laying down some serious, here, I'll rewind that, First Blood, and we'll go watch it. So, Nunu's coming up for a gank right here, and we see that TF is actually really kind of out of position. He's just used a stun card, so that makes for a really easy gank. Get some really good damage on him. The Gnar shows up to counter gank. Karma's completely out of mana, and they're able to take him down for that. If she had just auto attacked one more time, he would have died, but then he jumped into Mega Gnar and it didn't matter anymore. So just kind of got to keep calm in those situations. And so we're back in bot lane, dodging hooks, harassing where I can, just getting a lot of harass on this Lucian, really being able to keep him out of this lane just super easily. Just keeping my farm going. I'm currently just a little bit ahead. There's another kill up here. I'll rewind it. So Karma's under tower. TF's got double buff. He starts to dive a little bit. She shields, but the tower gets onto him, So the buffs actually ended up fizzling because Nunu wasn't able to get there in time. But that was a really dumb dive by Twisted Fate. I don't know why he did that. So we're gonna take a look at top, see how top's doing. Darius seems to be winning up here. Gragas completely out of mana. Not very helpful to him. Darius still got potions. So in the farm battle, he's just destroying Gragas right now. So that's really good for us. So I'm gonna head back to bot lane and I'm gonna speed it up again. So yeah, they're pushing in. Or we're pushing in. This Lux and I are actually duo, as I said. So we have a little bit of communication. So Blitzcrank goes really deep here, and we're not quite sure why. Then TF ults down, so now we know why. But we've gotten 2 of them really low. So I'm able to finish him off. Lux gets out, and then Nunu shows up, and for some reason dives way too hard. He should have backed off as soon as Blitzcrank flashed, but he's able to get a lot of damage out, and I can clean it up. So that's a 2-for-1 right there. They get really nothing out of that. We managed to clean up both bot lanes, and I get both the kills. So that's really good for me. At this point, I'm just trying to keep the lane pushed up against Twisted Fate. And I have to dodge everything because TFs just do damage early. So, and he's able to really quite easily push this lane and sustain through it. At this point, I'm going to start trying to get my E off on him so I can negate his potion. Right there. I managed to get it off. So, negate some of his regen. So I'm going to speed this up again. There's both of us farming. He's out pushing me just because it's really easy for him to do so. So I'm going to go back here. So I see Blitzcrank pop up into here, so I jump out because I do not want to get pulled here. So I always take the safe route. So I see him go up here. I know he's warded up in this area. So I go back. You see Nunu's counter jungling here. And he kept going even though he'd been seen by the TF. And now he should have left earlier than he did. And now he's going to get run down by Blitzcrank. Just because he's trying to dodge so much that he just lets Blitzcrank run him down. He's trying to dodge that hook so much. But because TF misses those cards right there, he actually is going to get out. Extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. So we're going to go back down to bot lane. It's just Lux versus Lucian right now. Lux has gotten some good damage down, but Lucian managed to drop that Q on her. Managed to clean up a lot of the farm. And then, she'll let me have that, but, you know, Lux needs farm too. So, I'm pushing up. Blitzcrank's there. I get some harass. You can see Lucian's there. I go up to ward. I drop a pink. I wanted to drop that pink early enough in the laning phase that they didn't actually check my inventory to see if I had one. So, I'm hoping they think I just have a trinket ward up there. I'm not too worried about it. So, I'm just pushing up. Missing some farm just because Tristanna can be difficult to land all of them with. Managed to dodge that. We get both people bound up. Get a lot of damage out. Right there. Let's really put us ahead in this lane now. So I'm going to speed this up. It's just me farming more and just keeping our lane dominance, landing spells and abilities on them. Pretty consistent rate. So we managed to get the mana shield there, which is really big, which means we can now do a lot of, we can dive them pretty easily right here. So we see Twisted Fate is ulted, and then we realize he's mid, but we back off one, we think he's ulted bot. And then we see he's mid, so we're able to push back up and be more aggressive. Even more aggressive than usual, because we never can really aggress while he has ult, because we might get ganked. Again, another Blitzcrank ult, or Blitzcrank pool missed. We're just really winning this lane rather hard right now. Just the 2 kills on top of the 20 farm, which just put me so far ahead. Right now, I'm around, I'm 1k ahead in gold, which is quite a bit at 10 minutes. That's quite a bit. So, just kind of pushing it up. Let's speed this up again. He ults the wave. Get some good gold out of that. I dodge Blitzcrank, get another little bit of harass. We see top lane coming down for a gank right here. Karma gets a pull off on him. They get that kill pretty free. Pretty free. Darius didn't really need to waste his time coming down, but he was there for, I guess, moral support. So he's going to head back top, and I'm going to go back down to bot. We killed Blitzcrank somewhere in that. Let me rewind that. A little more. So we're just pushing up. The kill's about to happen in mid lane. And I think Lux lands a binding here on him. She does. And then just pops him. I didn't even get a chance to get in there. But I did get an assist because of damage I had done previous with auto attacks. So we just keep pushing this up. It's just a free kill. So just start laying into this turret. Lucian's gone back at this point. There's no reason for him to have stayed. We nearly killed the turret here. We just have to push up a little bit more to get it. Nobody's back yet. So we kill the turret. Keep pushing up. At this point we should have backed out. So Gnar comes down for a gang and flashes in and ults us, and Lux ends up getting killed because of this, and I managed to escape. So I'm gonna rewind and tell you what I feel like I should have done in that situation. Rewind some more. So we're pushing up right here. Okay, so wait for it. So I see Gnar, right? So he's right here. What I should have done instead of just attempting to jump out as soon as I saw him, because we're both looking at him. We both pretty much know he's coming down. I should have ulted him right here. If I had ulted him right here, he would have ended up here, and we would have both been able to escape here. I'll play this slowly. But yeah, he manages to jump down, which puts him right here, and then he flashes for an ult. He might have been able to flash over this to ult, but the push back up here would have saved us both, I feel like. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. I'm going to speed this back up because we know the results. Lux dies. I definitely feel like I should have ulted there. So Blitzcrank's going to keep getting aggressive, and he's going to come up here and kill my pink ward, which makes me sad. Because we didn't really get anything out of it. It didn't kill any pink wards, or it didn't kill any wards, and it didn't alert us to any ganks. It takes some free damage there for really no reason. But Potion allows it to be pretty even. I don't know where TF has gone, but then he appears in this bot lane. But Lux has already returned, so we're able to actually counter that. They were trying to 3-man strong arm that turret. So Nunu comes down. We overchased a little bit here. There's minions dying up here, and I'm losing experience, but we chased them so far. I think they were gonna back here anyway, so there was really no reason for us to push up, and we're missing all of this farm right here. So that's rather unfortunate. Blitzcrank gets pulled here, or Blitzcrank pulls Nunu here. In just a second, he sees him, pulls him. Nunu tries to dodge it, is unsuccessful, and then just barely gets out again because of missed Twisted Fate cards. That's twice now. That robot is rather lucky. So they know he's here, I feel like. So because this is always warded. Yeah, you can see Nunu come up. So Nunu manages to get a pull on me, and then I end up not getting out of this, nor do I get kills right there. So that's twice now that I've used my ult incorrectly and cost my team, right? I panicked, I ulted them away. I didn't take into account how much damage my ult would do, and it ended up letting them both get away because I just didn't auto attack a couple more times. So Karma's pushing up mid here. Not enough minions to really take it down right now, but she's gonna probably clear this out pretty quickly. Yeah. Gonna get that tower pretty easily. Lux is gonna kind of keep mid lane pushed up a little bit, or bot lane pushed up a little bit. So yeah, not much is going on. We're all just kind of farming up slowly but surely. Let's speed this up. Gonna go back to me. I'm just gonna be farming this up a little bit. I shouldn't be up this far. Got no wards. Then I should take out our mid turret. Happens. So Blitzcrank's gonna get a little bit aggressive with me. I'm just gonna jump out, but he's still gonna be going really hard right here. He flashes and gets the pool, and then Twisted Fate has come down right as Karma's calling him out on him. So, like I was saying, I should have been that far up with no wards right here. There's no wards, nothing. So I had no vision to know if somebody was coming down or not. So that was just a really bad mistake by me. So I'm gonna speed up again here. We can see there's 3 people trying to push this in right now. Lux gets pulled. Not much she can do there. TF should have died there, but lucky Zonia's saved him. But Karma's coming down. They're gonna manage to clean this up. Really good Karma player. So they keep pushing up. Karma gets pulled here, and then Gnar's here as well. So this looks pretty dire for them actually right now. but she managed to get an ulted tether off, which is going to heal her for a lot, and they're actually both going to get out of this because of Nunu's slows and speed ups and her heals. There's a lot of CC coming out that allowed them to get away. And then I finally arrived. Karma stays for some reason, rather low, but it ends up working out. Pops a potion. No really reason to go back right now. So we move up to start doing dragon a little bit late, 4 or 5 minutes late, but could be worse. So we start doing it. We've got no wards, but it's really hard to steal from a Nunu with Smite Consume, which he's going to do here in a second. Just takes it down instantly. There's no hope of stealing that. So we start moving back down the bottom lane. I'm going to speed this up a little more. So just going to be taking this farm. We see them taking that. TF comes down. I managed to get the kill on Blitzcrank there. And then I just try and do as much damage to Twisted Fate as possible. But I see Lucian's come up. And I just jump out. I'm so low that they can just both auto attack me down. So there's no reason for me to stay there. We 1-for-1 there. This could be worse. So we see Twisted Fates come up mid for a gank. And they start going in on it. She just flashes out. Super simple. And then TF ults ahead of her, but he doesn't see the Nunu coming down. So they managed to... He Zonia's this as well. I see this is happening. I've started heading up right here. They've killed Twisted Fate. Nunu just kind of tanks him. And all realizes he's made a serious mistake. Flashes out. Now I know he's got no escape, so I'm just going to kill him here. Karma misses a Q here, which allows me to get the kill. So, pretty simple. Map awareness got me that kill. Always watch your map, guys. So we're going to push up here. Try and get this tower. It's super low. It's super low. I can auto attack this and take it down pretty quick. So, gonna push up these minions. So we've taken out almost all our towers. Top tower should go down here. Yeah, top tower goes down. So we've taken out all of their towers and we've only lost mid tower. So we're up 2 towers right now. And we're up about 5k gold. So I'm ahead by... Oh, I'm sorry guys, I didn't know this was on this. I'll switch it back to items. There we go. Yeah, so I'm ahead by a lot. Gonna get my Infinity Edge here at 18 minutes. Pretty respectable. Let's speed this up while I get back down the lane. So Lux clears that out, making sure that nothing gets lost. So I finally make it down. We see Lucian's coming to the lane, so we know Lucian's bot. We know that ours somewhere in mid, because we just saw him up here on a ward. So Lux is just kind of going to zone them out while I get farm. I tried to freeze a little bit, but that's really hard to do with Tristanna. So get more wards down. We've learned our lesson about wards. So I start pushing up. And then I kind of don't want to be up this far. So I'm kind of running around. None of us really know what to do right here. Because we've gotten all our towers, but lane phase isn't really over yet. Nobody's really grouping up yet. We're all just kind of farming. And then Gnar comes down, and they get really aggressive on this. I'm able to push them out and dodge the Blitzcrank hook. And then Twisted Fate comes down. Right here. So completely cuts Lux off. There's not much I can do here, so I'm just trying to auto attack and get some damage down because I feel pretty safe since they're damaging Lux and I can get some free damage down. But managed to dodge another Blitzcrank hook. He takes a lot of tower shots. Nunu's coming down right here. Gnar sees him, so we know this is warded right here. I should have known that Twisted Fate was right here, and because I didn't position correctly, it actually allowed me to get stunned up right here and then ulted in. So I'm going to rewind that. So yeah, there's a fight going on there. I think TF is down here. I didn't know he was right here, so I end up getting stunned up. I take some cards to the face, and then Gnar goes into ult form. They kill Nunu, or Nunu gets away from this, and I just get ulted. I'm just out of position really badly there. I wasn't started stepping up away from this. If I had been, I would have survived this. I probably would have killed TF. So Nunu ends up getting out again. Luckiest robot I've ever seen. This is the 3rd time he's gotten away with no HP. Comes down here, trying to watch. They go to kill the turret, and then he W's this. We know this is warded, and we know this is warded, just because how the fight went. They killed my bot tower, but in all of this, Darius and Karma were actually getting mid tower, which really made that kind of even. We're still 2 towers ahead. We're still 4k gold ahead, so we've given up a little bit of our lead, but we're still got a major lead on this. So they're stealing this, and we see the Gnar's coming up, but they didn't ward right here to see that he was there. So he ends up getting a free steal off this. Here, I'll give it to you from his point of view. So he just sees, he's just coming up here to do wolves, and all of a sudden he sees them stealing this. So he just comes up here, chills out right here, and just free smite steals it. Pretty simple, easy stuff. Not much to say about that. He just had vision, and Karma and Darius didn't secure it. So moving back to our vision, and I'm gonna speed up. This is just me pushing this bot lane out now that we've lost our tower finally. We can see all 3 of them are in mid right now. So Dragon's gonna be up in about 30 seconds, and we know this. We have the timer. So we start moving up. We're gonna start trying to keep wards set up, and we see the Blitzcranks here, right? So we hide out of vision, and then we just cut around, get the binding, and do just as much damage as possible. I'm actually able to take him out through his mana shield and everything, and that makes it a 4v5 on the map right as Dragon spawns. Dragon's up in 2 seconds, right? So we start moving around to take it. Darius isn't here, so it could be a 4v4 on this side of the map until we see that Gragas is right here. So now we know it's a 3v4, and we can see 2 of them in bot lane. So again, and Karma zones out Gnar. So another free Dragon, not even contested a little bit. There's no way they could have contested. They were completely out of position because they don't have the timer. Nunu comes down here, finds a wild twist of fate with Lucian, and then Gragas comes up out of nowhere. Cancel out the Nunu ult right here, and we actually get a binding down on TF. TF dies, and Darius is able to take down Lucian. So right here now it's just a team. It's just a cleanup right here. So I'm gonna jump in right here to try and get some damage down, and just unluckily take a Blitzcrank pool. But Darius just decides to dive, and we're able to get another free kill off of that. So all in all, it's alright. I had to burn my flash to escape just because of bad luck. I think Nunu's getting all of his luck from me, just stealing it. So they get really aggressive right here and completely out of position, trying to chase down our support. And we're actually able to then collapse again on them. Darius taking tower again with Karma shields on everybody. Take down everybody. So we've done a lot of kills. I should have been started stepping out of that as well. Take some unnecessary damage. But we just get a lot of kills because of their bad positioning right there. I'm rather low because of the tower hot shot, so I decide to go back, and then Twist of Fate ults right here, and is actually able to tag me right before I go back. I'm literally the last like quarter of a second of backing, and he gets me. So that was just really unfortunate. I thought I could get back in time, but no, I don't, just to play it safe. I should have jumped out. But it is what it is. It was rather unfortunate. I thought I could make it. I didn't make it. It happens. Manages to land the binding on Blitzcrank and get the siege minion. So just good play. Good play. Not much is happening now. Everybody's just gone back, getting gold. I'm dead. I'm getting close to a power spike with my Zeal. I've almost got PD, which is gonna be a huge power spike. Currently about 7k gold ahead. I am 2k gold ahead of Lucian, which is a BF sword. Pretty big difference. So they're coming down here trying to. They know this isn't warded. It might be warded right here, but it's very unlikely. So they're gonna try and make a catch here, but everybody gets out pretty safely. We see that there's a pink ward in there, so Nunu starts kind of aggressing against them. They almost kill Blitzcrank here, I think. Misses the Darius pool. So right now it's 3v2. It's actually 2v4 right now, but we show up. And all the CC goes down on Darius right here, on Nunu, and then Gragas actually flashes past me and doesn't land anything on me, and then another stun lands on Darius. So I go this whole fight without being CC'd once. I'm able to just get a lot of damage out because of it. Just free damage. Jump over, ward this, and kill him. Super simple. So he's taking blue, red buff here pretty easily because Nunu consume is kind of ridiculous. So I'm gonna speed up here again. Just waiting for these minions to come up here so I can proxy a little bit. So I'll start moving back towards mid. Meet it with my Lux. They're pushing in top. Everybody's going back now. I got gold to spend. Gragas just farming that up. So I go back. I get my PD, so that's a power spike for me. They catch out Lux here and almost grab her, but she dodges the hook, but gets hit by the boulder. So right now, with TF being up here, it's actually 4v2 under this tower. There's not really much they can do, so they just decide to dive here. And they just put out as much damage as possible right here, which is really good. Gnar comes out of ult right on time for me, so I get a double kill there, and then I'm just able to consume, or not consume, but sustain right through all of that damage. So right here, I'm gonna pause it. Here's Gragas, and here's Karma and Nunu. I see he's used his barrel right here, and I'm thinking in my head, if he uses his barrel right here, I'm safe. So I did not take into account his ult, which he doesn't have vision on me yet until I start auto-attacking him. He sees me, and he just kind of throws his ult at me and just kills me. And the reason that happened is just I didn't take into account the fact that he had his ult right here. My team's able to clean him up. No laughing fest going on there. But yeah, I just didn't take into account everything that Gragas had, and it ended up getting me killed. I thought I was in a decent position because he'd used his barrel and he was on cooldowns, but he still had his ult, and it was a pretty easy kill for him. So I'm going to speed this up. Lucius is farming at bot lane. He's actually catching up in farm. He's actually gone ahead of me now. I've still got an item advantage, a pretty hefty item advantage. I've almost got my last Whisper, and he's just now finishing his Shiv, and he doesn't even have tier 2 boots. But they start a Baron right here, and we've got it really well warded out right here. As you can see, we can just now see that their team's showing up, and we've almost killed it. And they actually end up stealing it because Nunu wasn't there to consume it. But Nunu just goes really hard even at low HP. So I'm able to get down here, and I'm just doing damage to whoever I can see. Get a free kill on Gnar. I kind of should back out here. I was a little bit too close to Gragas, but once again, Gragas completely left me alone. So I flash in for this. I get stun carded and wild cards. Lots of damage went down right there, and I have to back out here. I saw life stealing off the white. He's just got cooldowns to be able to get away from this. Barons just kind of keeps him alive right there. Almost gets 2 kills off of that. Still takes the damage, even though he did Zhonya's. But so they're gonna start pushing in here. I'm backing up in top lane. He's just still throwing cards. They have to back out here because they're all coming up right now. But end up getting another double binding and a lot of damage. That's just a lot of damage to put out from 2 people without any trade. So Nunu's gonna come down here. He's pretty much gonna solo dragon on this pretty easily. No wards. Doesn't need him. So he asks for assistance. There's finally a ward right here. They're attempting to steal it right here, but there's no. You're just not gonna steal from a Nunu. If that ult had come down a little bit sooner, they might have. So he got a free dragon off of that just because he's new. I'm gonna take red buff here, speed it up just a little bit. Nearly kills TF right there. And then he gets chased down, but I see that he's gone back, and I don't think he's going to run all the way back, so I jump out here, thinking he's going to be here, but he actually is just right there. Really unsafe place to back. Lux is getting chased by Gragas right there. There's a fight going on here. I come in, I'm trying to clean it up right here. Karma cleans it up. Lux is still getting chased up here. But we see Gnar's right here, so we make a move on him. Because we know Gragas is really out of position right here, even with this chase. Finally takes the Lux down. So I'm able to tag. Even with the flash, we've tagged a snowball and a red buff on him, so it's just free kill for me. And then we see Gragas is right here, still in position, caught up by 2 people now. Really good use of that tether. And they just kill him. I'm right here in case he decides to flash over or something, I don't know. Just making sure that everything's base is covered. So, we've got a lot of kills right there. I'm currently 14-5, which is ridiculous. I've got 3 major items at 30 minutes, which is pretty respectable again. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna proxy this wave. I see TF has come up. I really don't want to get stun carded right here, so I'm just kind of trying to bait it out on a minion or something. He throws those. I dodge him. I have a little bit of safety because he's on cooldowns with that. Just free kill. I'll rewind that. So he goes to the pool. Is unsuccessful, and Darius just decides to take the tower right here. And just do the damage. And then he ults and ignites. And that's a free kill. All of that under tower. So Darius is just really beefy and has really high damage right here. I get some really free damage out on TF. I'll rewind that as well. So there's the dodge. I dodged that out. Just pushing this up. Blitzcrank kill happens. So I know he's all on cooldowns right now. He's locked the red card, so I have no fear right now. So I'm just doing as much damage as possible. We force the flash out. Herman takes a lot of damage, but has a lot of shielding. And then he just comes up and just tries to Q me, and I just use my long range to just kill him with a crit. I think there's two of them here, so I kind of back out a little bit. I don't have Lux, but I see two right here, and I know Gnar's up here by blue buff. But I don't know where the rest of them are. I know TF's not there, but there's one other person not accounted for right here, so I'm just kind of trying to play safe. Blink Streak should be up soon. They managed to catch out Gnar here, and it's a really easy kill. Nunu takes it, and then Comber just cleans it up with auto attacks. I get some more free attacks off on Lucian. Almost kill him. Just gonna keep pushing this in. I'm just trying to be a nuisance right here. My team's doing things. I'm just trying to be the guy who's just gonna shove in the tower constantly, and really be a pain in their ass right here. So Nunu gets pulled under tower. I used him as a body block because I didn't want to get pulled myself. But I see there's three of them here, so I just kind of jump out. There's really no way for me to be safe here. Nunu once again missed cards, almost makes it out, but Gragas is there to take care of that. Top tower gets taken out here by Lux, and they start flanking me. I see them, so I just kind of jump out to safety. Twisted Fate ults obviously where I would go, but I see him there, so I don't go there, and then we almost are able to take them out right here. But Lux binding just not long enough range. I see there's just Gragas here, so I'm just doing damage where I can, and then I see two people come up here, so I ult him away, just so we can get out of this. Because Lux is really low right now. No mana really. Enough for binding, which he manages to land. But there's not much left for us to use. But I see Darius has come down here, and he's initiated fight with Karma. So I start moving down. I'm going to slow this down. So Darius has died. Gragas has jumped over. Blitzcrank pulls Karma in, but she manages to take him down even after the silence. Waits for the silence. Uses all of her shields. I jump in. I take out Gragas right here. Really easily. And then I just use my really good damage just to take everybody else out. And get myself a quadra kill. Karma took the Blitzcrank, so I didn't get my penta. But, you know, it's alright to not be... So it's alright not to get pentakills. As long as you get the W at the end, guys. It's just really important to get that win. So we start pushing up here. We've got 20 seconds until the TF is up, so we're just going to take out this tower. Nunu's coming down from mid right here. So we got a pretty good advantage. It's a free tower. Tristanna's really good at pushing down towers right here. So I'm just killing the tower, or the inhibitor right here. Lux is starting to play a little bit safe because we know they're about to start coming up. Blitzcrank's up, TF is ult. And we see that Nunu's over here killing that tower. So we kill that inhibitor and we start moving over to kill this because I just want to get the safe double inhibitor so we can get some really good pressure on this. They start showing up. I dodge that out, and then I finish that up. I dodge the Blitzcrank hook, and I feel like we should be getting out here because it's really 2v5 right now because Lux is so low. I'm taking a lot of damage here. So I have to push him back and flash out. Gragas is now, or Nunu is now down here, 1v5ing. Managed to take out the TF with the Lux ult, and then we're just going to have to escape. He's trying to get out right here, but he's just getting CC'd up so hard right now. There's no way for him to escape. But him doing that really peeled the rest of their team off of us. And we were able to escape pretty much scot-free right there. Getting a TF kill on the fade out. So I've bought up to my Bloodthirster. I've got another BS sword for Mercurial, but I'm just so far ahead right now. I'm 19-5. I've got a lot of gold, a lot of big items. I've pretty much hit the top damage for the game, which is really good on Tristanna. It's just really high damage. So I'm just going to start heading towards bot to kind of clear this out. Because that's really all we have to do. Because the other lanes are just going to push themselves in. But we've got a lot of objectives to worry about right now. We've got Dragons up, Barons up, and we've got all of these minions right here. Karma manages to catch Gnar out here. He manages to go into Mega Gnar, but she just has so much damage and so much shielding it doesn't really matter. But I come down just to clear that up. Kind of a chaos, but Kills secured or kills secured. Just clear this wave out. My wave clear is really good because Tristanna's just really good at that. So start pushing up. I really want to get this tower here because of how low it is. So I have to wait for my minions to get here though. I only have one minion right now. TF pops up out of nowhere. But even with all that damage, I know I can kill him with my burst. But now it's Blitzcrank and TF. So I kind of have to start backing out a little bit. I have a Bloodthirster so I can lifesteal, but now I'm taking so much damage that he can just stud card me and auto me, and I die. But I'm able to lifesteal it up right here. We're going to back up to this kill right here. So Darius is pushed up here. He sees that Lucian's out of position here, and he just is able to just get this kill right here. He's used his dash, so he's got no escapes now. He just has to run away, and there's no way he can. Darius just destroys him right there. So that's a free kill, just from being out of position. I'm getting chased by the TF right here. I managed to jump out before he managed to get the cards off. So, and he's used his flash right here. So I think, so he tries to ult me and kill me right here, but he ults right here instead. And what I think happened is I think he map clicked. Like, see, these two are trying to figure out why. They're typing at him in all chat, trying to figure out why it was such a bad ult. I've taken race for lifesteal. But I think he map clicked and was meaning to go right here. We went right here instead. So it's 4-5 right now. Pretty secure in the fact that we're going to win this game. Because it's 4-5, we push up really hard. I'm taking tower for some reason. I'm just going for the W right here. I don't really care about fighting. So I just take out the Nexus. So, good game, guys. Pretty easy game. Pretty simple. Good stuff. That's all. Thanks for watching.
What's up guys, the Tristanna here again with a bonus clip for you from the game right after the one you just watched with me on Vayne and my duo on Lux again. The enemy team goes for Dragon about 8.5 minutes and something really cool happens. I just wanted to take this time while the video is playing to thank you for watching and to remind you to hit that like button. I'm just starting out, so if you have any advice, please tell me in the comments. Have a good one guys, and I'll catch you later.
Red team has slain the dragon. Red team has slain the dragon.